is good, Battlefielders? This is Kuzu Ranger coming at you from the land of the rising sun. Today's video, I've got a 32 kill streak playing Rush on Caspian Border. While this streak was earned in a tank, the theories equally apply to both vehicles and infantry. Special thanks goes out to Trooper for editing this gameplay, who also happens to be playing on my squad this game. Word to your mother. So where do we begin? Even the lowest ranks understand the risks involved when stepping out onto the battlefield. We all know that we can die at any given moment from jets, tanks, choppers, Humvees, rockets, noob tubes, grenades, bullets, knives, you name it. We can even die by committing suicide. Dying seems to happen so easy, yet why don't more people try to avoid it? True, some just want to jump online and get a quick adrenaline fix no matter what. But there's also a huge percentage of players who care about not dying, yet don't properly consider the risk before taking action. This is just my opinion, but I believe it all boils down to patience. Yeah, that's right. All we need is just a little patience. Okay, Guns N' Roses, 1990s, right. People are dying not because guns are overpowered or things are cheap, but rather because they put themselves at risk all the time. The more aggressive, emotional, and exposed you become, the greater risk you have of dying. Though unsporting, I think we can all agree that hiding in a tiny bomb-proof cave deep within Mount Mordor will keep you relatively safe from harm. So why then do people not realize the opposite? Running full speed into the enemy's stronghold, surrounded on all sides, will get you killed insanely easily. Do people really have a death wish? Nah, it's actually because they lack patience. Think about all the mistakes we make and then ask yourself if it could have been avoided with a little patience and clear thinking. The idea of being patient is usually brushed aside and laughed off, yet is something that has an enormous impact on your performance. When you charge at an enemy over-aggressively, you play sloppy and predictable. When you apply some caution and strategy, it will often lead to better results. Impatient players focus on the reward of killing someone ASAP and ignore the greater risk of dying. Many fail to acknowledge that playing patient can in fact lead to much greater rewards in the long run, such as a bigger kill streak. It's pretty apparent these days that many value run and gun as one of the most premier and skilled styles of gameplay. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, it's apparent that recon is the least popular class for many. The reason for both of these? Patience. Run and gun is for the impatient. Recon requires patience. Don't go starting a flame war either. I play all styles and all kits. I just want to point out that there is never one perfect answer. You don't need to copy run and gun just because everyone else is doing it. Playing safe and supportive are equally, if not more important than flanking and being aggressive. Consider the risks. Running may leave you exposed from behind. Running means it takes longer to bring up your weapon and target an enemy. Running may likely lead you to be outnumbered and alone. Running without knowing the safety of the area may put you at a disadvantage. Of course, flanking behind the enemy may also net you some easy kills, but for those without the confidence or natural skills to pull it off, you'll have to ask yourself if the risk of dying repeatedly is worth it. Risk versus reward. So, Kuzu, are you saying to never play run and gun style? No, of course not. There are always different choices we can make, such as when is the best timing. We have to consider when the expected reward justifies the risk. Rolling in a tank, for example, is much less risky than sprinting out in the open as a soldier. We get heavy armor and can carry 2 additional crew members spotting, repairing, and killing for our benefit. Perhaps you moved up the map aggressively as a driver or soldier and killed a few guys but are taking damage. Do you pursue further into their territory, or do you retreat and heal up? Again, consider the risks. If you are sure you can easily get the next kill without risking more damage, then do it. If you are unsure, then by all means take the safe choice, heal up, and then go back for the hunt. This is how we get high streaks. An impatient player constantly rushing and guns blazing without considering the consequences will get taken. It's just that simple. By retreating temporarily, all you risk is losing that one extra kill, but you may have gained a clear head, you replenish your health or armor, and can perhaps get a better angle on the next unsuspecting enemy. In the end, holding back on that one kill may reward you with 5 new kills by playing patient and smart. That, in my opinion, is the greater reward. Now, I want to expand a little bit more on the reason to play more aggressive. Battlefield may be a team game, but there is no denying that people like to kill. Impatience leads to a greater risk of dying, yet also leads to a quicker reward as the most direct path to a kill. When head-to-head with another tank, for example, there may be a 50-50 chance of you killing or being killed. So do you risk engaging or do you retreat? At some point you'll have to take some risks, yet how much you take is up to you. If you have good aim, quick reflexes, and a backup plan, then taking calculated risks makes sense. Some people can get away with taking more risks by relying on their natural ability to save them. Taking risks may also depend on your confidence level. Take the chance if you are sure you can kill the guy and get safe afterwards. You might naturally take more risks depending on how big your balls are, and if we never take any risks, we'll never get any rewards. Then again, sometimes the outcome is simply determined by luck. For example, being in the right place at the right time. But there should always be a balance in your actions. If you're constantly taking too many risks, you're likely dying more than you should. If you're not happy with your results, perhaps you need to demonstrate some patience, reevaluate the situation, and come up with another plan of attack. So after watching most of this video, you should have noticed both sides of the coin. You can clearly see how taking risks leads to immediate rewards. You can also see how playing patient and cautious allows me to heal up, then continue my kill streak. The point then is that there isn't just one perfect answer. We need to consider different strategies and choices depending on the specific situation and flow of the game. Adapt, be patient, try something new, and always consider the risks involved. Well guys, it's been Kuzu Ranger. Thanks for watching. Peace.